Hi guys, and welcome to your daily tarot reading for Wednesday, the 5th of October 2022. Thank you for joining me. I want to use the Herbal Tarot for today's reading. I really like this deck, and it comes with a little guidebook here, which gives me all the herb meanings, so I always use that with this deck. So let me show you some of the cards, what they look like. I think it's really well done. Very kind of interesting characters in this deck. And I'm going to choose 3 cards here to see what's going on energetically and what the cards want you to be aware of. So, see what that is. So first we've got Cyprus, the Chariot. Okay, and that's a really good sign. Then we have Sassafras, 8 of Wands. Oh, wow, okay. And then finally, Wild Yam, the 10 of Pentacles. Okay, so just immediately looking at these 3, we've got a lot of momentum via these 2 cards. The Chariot is about asserting your will and saying, this is something that's important to me. So I'm going to hop on my chariot and I'm going to ride there and I'm going to make sure this happens the way I want. And the thing about the Chariot is it's not just self-will. He feels kind of divinely elected to do something, and he's always successful with it. So anything where you feel a sense of, hey, this has some greater meaning, or there's some sort of karmic energy involved with this conversation I'm having or this work that I'm doing, if it feels bigger or otherworldly, or you sense that something else is going on, really look at what you can do. If you want to do it and pursue that, you almost have a guarantee that you'll succeed in that area. With the 8 of Wands, it means that there are news coming in and obstacles that are being moved out of your way. And the 10 of Pentacles is success when it comes to your finances, anything that's governed by the suit of Pentacles. That's your work, it's money, it's your assets, your belongings, so a big home here in the country. It's anything that grows slowly over time. It can be your physical body, your environment, so where you live and whether you want to move or you want to work to make changes towards that environment. It's what job you do, anything that exists in those practical areas of your life. The 10 of Pentacles is the highest card in that suit, and it means that you really attain the dream in those areas. So if you always wanted the big house on the hill. So with all this movement, the cards are saying that if you have an idea that you're very passionate about, and it has that unusual feeling I mentioned a moment ago, nothing is going to stand in your way. The information you require is going to come in. The people you need to talk to, you'll be able to reach. Everything just clicks into place, because the 8 of Wands is really, again, good news coming in. It's things happening and changing. So we've got Wands on this side, so it's almost like the end of one cycle and the beginning of another. And the key thing is movement, and then being able to move yourself to this place of attainment and where you can enjoy your successes in a practical, physical way. Yeah, so this is good for anyone who wants to have something to show for themselves. If you do a lot of hard work and you want to be able to display something or touch and feel something at the end of it, this is really, so if you're really results oriented in anything that you're doing, you're going to have a great time because you'll have something to show for your hard work at the end of this day. So the Chariot is the 7th card in the Major Arcana, and 7 in numerology is the mind and creativity. So just asking yourself what actually lights me up, what interests me. And it is a card about making a decision, making a plan, seeing that through. Usually he's got 2 sphinxes pulling the Chariot, so doing something that's based on your feelings, your needs, beyond your circumstances. So it's interesting, because you're not interested at the beginning of the day how much money you have and where you live. That's something you're working towards. So you're looking beyond the physical to make a plan to achieve something fabulous and amazing that will then increase financial abundance. So that is interesting, because reading between the lines, it says that finances and attainment and success in a financial and career way is always something that you can decide to change. You never have to be born in this house to tap into this energy. You never have to know the right people to get the right job. This is all based on merit and effort. So the cards are saying that as it would be in an ideal world, right? If you are excited about something, you want to work on it and see what you can do, then on this day, it lands you in a position, and the kind of story tells itself so that there aren't any problems or conflicts or hindrances. Things are just going to work really, really nicely. The key is just to make that decision to pursue something you enjoy. The Eight of Wands is about news and things becoming easier, and really starting to understand what your niche is, what you're very interested in, what could provide a lot of growth in your life. So things start to become clearer via these two cards. And then the Ten of Pentacles usually has a family in it. So an older man at the front with his dogs, the kids, the grandkids, and it's really about stability and creating something that's going to serve you for a long, long, long time. So the cards are highlighting the fact that, and I don't know if I explained it very well, but you don't have to have already done anything to tap into this. This is very spontaneous. It's saying if something feels right, pursue it and be surprised by the amazing outcome. And also be surprised at how uncomplicated the whole thing is and how few people stand in your way, how few obstacles there are, and how quickly this whole thing moves along. And then the brakes are totally put on and you get to a place of real security. So the thing that I find unusual and that's striking me about this day is that we've got this kind of blithe, light, spontaneous energy on this side. And then we've got you going to a place of complete stability and no movement. And it's something that is so freeing and small leads to something so big. So the cards are really highlighting this point that the things that happen internally for you, the things that you're passionate about, the things that excite and motivate you, those are the important securities in your life that you can build on. So they're kind of highlighting the spiritual law underneath the day and saying never judge yourself or make decisions on what you can do in future based on where you are now. Do it based on what motivates and excites you in the now. Okay, number-wise, we've got 10 and 8 is 18, and 7 is 25, 2 and 5 is 7, and 7 in numerology is the mind and creativity again. So it's about letting your mind wander a little bit and asking yourself, what could be amazing? What could I do on this day that I haven't pursued in the past? How can I do something new that does motivate me? Get creative with that and it will lead you to a very happy outcome. So it's important to kind of use your imagination and creativity to get those ideas. Have a wonderful day. If you'd like a personal reading with me, please get in touch via my website. It's gregoryscott.com. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, please hit subscribe and share the video online. Have an amazing day and I'll speak to you tomorrow.